And this is our main sitting room. Have a seat, please.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a seat.
Thank you. Now, I hope you don't mind, but my first question is about that hat you're wearing. What's the significance of the Leech Animal Hospital?
Well, it's an organization for disabled animals. We contribute most of our earnings to the hospital.
That's fantastic. Okay, tell me where it all started. Tell me about your first film.
Brantz and Drake?
Yeah, Brantz and Drake.
Well, it was kind of complete crap, but it was also a very special movie.
I liked it.
Thank you. Thank you. The reviews were great, but it was just a stepping stone to something bigger. The thing I'm working on right now is going to change movies forever.
Your films have, how can I put this, defined a generation. How do you feel about that?
Well, I like to say that our films break ground. It's a longing I have for. Otherwise, it just wouldn't. It'd be pointless. You got to make your mark.
Is there one film out there you have yet to make? One that you're reaching for?
Well, I really like Armageddon. That movie was a great movie.
Yeah.
I'd like to do something like that. Something with big stars.
I heard you're a big Ben Affleck fan.
Oh yeah. Me and him go way back, and I watched his movies since he came out, like in Armageddon.
Tell me about if there was any art or music that has influenced your movies. A lot of directors and filmmakers say that other artworks have influenced their films. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sometimes I like to think that I'm ahead of everyone. They just don't think about things right.
Even the greats like Leonardo da Vinci or Beethoven.
I am more of like the leader for all of them. It's I may be behind them in time, but the king follows the army.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about your childhood, growing up in this house, this beautiful house. Tell me a little bit about that.
I don't really like to talk about it.
Really? Rough times? Tell me about it.
Moving along.
Okay, great. Tell me about the production costs of Low Man Lowdown 2. I hear they skyrocketed towards the end.
Yeah, they went up there. Yeah.
Yeah. $500 million. Some people thought that was a little over the top for a movie.
Yeah, maybe, but what my karate instructing and lessons have taught me was discipline and pride. You combine them and you have some Low Man Lowdown.
No, wait, this isn't true.
Well, in Low Man Lowdown 2, we took a different approach to everything.
How different?
Well, if you don't know, I'm not going to tell you.
What's the next movie you'd like to make? What's the one you're reaching for?
Well, I'm not going to give it away, but it's good. You'll be very surprised and very happy.
Not Brantz and Drake too?
No.
So even though you sold most of your equipment, this is still where you come up with your ideas for your movies and films?
Yes, Rob, that's correct.
Okay. Tell me about the process.
Yeah, I'd like to. Well, I start by waking up at like 7 in the morning. I get my breakfast, do my morning routine.
Do you sleep on a waterbed?
I come down here and I try to get into the character's mind. I put on his clothes. I dance around.
Or her clothes?
Mostly, yeah. But
show me outside.
it all started here. I was laying down in the crops. And I passed out.
Lance then went on to tell me how he was very excited to begin post-production on Brantz and Drake 2, Spirit of Justice. He also explained how the haunted barn behind his house was being torn down to put in an Indian burial ground. Throughout the entire interview, the thing that struck me the most about Lance Dagon was his honest and dangerous aroma. It kept me on my toes throughout the entire discussion.
So, I hear you're on location in India shooting Low Man Low Down 3. Can you tell me about that?
I like to consider myself a connoisseur of books. And I've been reading a lot of tall tales. You know, average things about people going.
Do you write books?
Usually.
I remember, if my memory serves me correctly, the Academy Awards. Dustin Hoffman came up to me and he said he respected your performance. He'd like to work with you. Would you be willing to do that?
Yeah.
Despite the amazing portfolio of work behind him, Lance decided to take a risk. And with Mortal Sandwich Studios' delicious bankroll as his jetpack, he took off into the cinematic stratosphere with the critically accepted box office sizzler, Brantz and Drake Kill Time. This movie is good.
So, this is a nice area. Do you have children who play on this swings?
Yeah. I'm starting a new movie, Pioneer Legend.
Tell me about your children.
Have you ever done karate?
So, your time in college, your friends. I hear you guys used to dabble into filmmaking. Tell me about that.
Yeah, and the gyms. We were big into the gyms. We worked out constantly, you know.
Is working out still one of your hobbies?
Yeah, but see, in college, film was the focus.
I see. Do you remember any of the films you have?
There was Deadlift. There was yeah, I don't really remember. I was kind of on drugs.
Did film make you drop out of college?
No, the people did.
People?
The people.
Did you feel like you needed to be free to have more of a chance to explore your creativity?
It kind of all goes back to Corporate Ninja.
Corporate Ninja.
Yes.
I think we all remember Corporate Ninja. That was a great movie.
Thanks. I like that movie.
Tell me about Hide and Seek. That was one of my personal favorites.
Yeah. What did you think about it?
It was one of my personal favorites.
What did you think about it?
I didn't really like it that much. I mean, to tell you the truth, not...
I like it a lot because it was the good and evil, you know, Hyde versus Seek.
That's true. But Seek always wins. And I like that as a message to children.
But I'm very good at hiding. I miss him a lot, you know.
Who?
My grandfather.
Oh, your grandfather, yes.
I miss him. And my family.
You miss your family?
I miss him.
Right. Your grandfather was a great car racer in his time.
Do you want to play Frisbee?